So I'm gonna stream. We are actually headed to go switch for the other vehicle. So I might be driving for some of the time, but if so, my husband will have my phone. So yeah. Well, shouldn't be seeing that with the connection I have now, so I don't know what's going on there. So if you're watching and it's an issue, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to assume it's good, but I don't like what I'm seeing. So we'll have to see. And I am out and about and without internet on, or without the Wi-Fi on, so it shouldn't be due to my Wi-Fi either. So I'm not sure what's going on, why we're getting that message. So if you're seeing it, one of the things I do want to do today, I was asked, and obviously we need to do a fortress battle, so I will show you how that works when we get to that point. And hopefully the stream's gonna behave. I clicked that off. I'm hoping that really it had some issues for a second and then resolved itself. So part of the reason I keep running away, our usual park that we go to, we probably will not go around today, because it's our local state. It's our state holiday. It's the 24th of July, also known as Pioneer Day. I live in Utah, and they are doing fireworks. I have it keep showing up. Hopefully it's behaving. And maybe that's what's going on with the connection too, is maybe it's in high use right now. Hopefully it'll resolve. July, Pioneer Day here in Utah, so there'll be fireworks and whatever going on. And the park we usually go to is where they're based out of. Now, I don't know about where you guys are at, but this state holiday, some places have it off, some places don't. It seems to be hit and miss. I'm going to restart because I'm getting nothing. It's not moving at all, as you guys saw. So, anyway, if you have the day off, is hit and miss. One of my sons had the day off, but he also works for my parents who own a small business. So they've chosen to close during that day to let their employees have the day off. Mom figures that if people need stuff and she's there, can we go back around?
Yes. Back around.
Jeannie Weasley.
Yeah.
So now that we're going back around, hopefully my guy will move. If not, I'll have my husband wait while I restart the phone because, yeah, I obviously do not have Ginny Weasley. So down at the bottom Here is where I found it.
So she was right here.
Okay, I'm down here. I'm not seeing it, so go ahead and move around a little bit. Either she's over that way, over to the left. There she is. Found it.
Got her?
Yep. You just had to go forward just a little bit. Anyway, my mom, either if people need stuff and she can, she helps them, or she just says, sorry, we're closed. She's pretty, a lot of times she'll be nice about it and try and help them, but in general, she figures better to be closed and let her people have a day off than not. Their store's open 6 days a week, and they only have 2 employees, so they can get pretty worn out, so having the holidays is really nice for them. Do you need the music box?
No.
Okay. So Mom's she tries to hit the holiday, or make sure that people get holidays because of that, so. And especially this will be the last holiday that they might be able to get some time off Labor Day, but that one starts becoming hit or miss because it's a meat cutting in a deli, and so they do a lot of deer processing, and deer season starts slightly in August and ramps up until it's full bore. I think usually by the beginning of October they are pretty not overwhelmed, but running at full speed.
They're closed down there, I can see it.
Okay. But running at full speed, right? By October. And then it starts to taper down right about the time they have to be also planning, like it starts tapering right after they already have to be building up, ramping up for Thanksgiving. And so, and then Thanksgiving, as soon as Thanksgiving's over, there is a huge influx of Christmas. And so they keep pretty busy between September and December. And so July is one of the last major, they can always tell my mom they can't work, and Mom tries to work with everyone she can as much as she can, but where one of the 2 employees is my son, so family, really, unless he absolutely needs it, if she needs help, he's gonna go in just because it's his grandma. And that's just the way he is. And so she's aware of that. So she really tries to give them time during the summer to enjoy and kind of relax. Because fall, winter starts getting busy. So but my stepson is actually at work right now, and my husband had to work today. My daughter did not work, but Wednesdays are her day off anyway, so she wouldn't have worked today anyway. So you had a port key pop. Just so you're aware, that's part of why that wasn't collected yet. And obviously, if you heard, or, obviously my husband was driving, not me, and so I was playing both his phone and my phone. That's why I was telling him he had a port key. I do not know which fortress we're going to go after. I think my husband's trying to look around and decide. He says we're going after this one just up the road a little bit. So if anyone's on, anything you'd like to see or any questions? And like I've always said, if you don't catch the live and you have any questions or anything you'd like to see, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. I will look at them and I'll respond unless there's something inappropriate. At which point, yeah. I was just seeing if anyone was busy chatting or not. That it hadn't shown up. And if you're on Omlet and I have not, I'm not following you because I know you can see if I am or not. Go ahead and drop me a message and let me know that you are interested in watching and whatever else, and you'd like me to follow you, especially if you live stream. There are days when I just need a break, and I would love to support other people, watch their live streams, etc. So go ahead and leave me a message and just say, hey, here's who I am, come or follow me, and I will. I did notice following on Twitch is a lot harder than following on some of the other platforms. So maybe keep that in mind. And I tried to follow someone earlier today and chat with them, and I couldn't say a word to him. I don't know I think it was just because I don't have Twitch, and so my phone wouldn't let me go in the comments at all and say anything to him. So that might be something to keep in mind.
Really?
Not quite. I still need to drop a potion.
For what?
But that might be something to keep in mind when you're deciding where to stream. So, when you're ready, I am now.
So I needed a spell book, or the book of...
I'm not complaining. Like I said, when you're ready, I am now.
Quill of Acceptance.
Now my alerts are getting earlier and earlier and earlier. You have 75% or 90% battery life. Battery warning. That's getting a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And I am still interested if you have any experience with the OnePlus 7 Pro or Pixel 3. Let me know your experiences. I'd kind of like one that's good both for pictures and for obviously streaming and gaming at the same time. So some people are telling me that the only way to go, if that's what I want, is the OnePlus Pro. Other people are saying the OnePlus Pro camera is horrible, and the only way to go is the Pixel. So I don't know. Yeah, I'd like personal experiences if you could give me them. I don't know exactly when I'll be looking. Also, if you know if one of them, if OnePlus or Pixel is releasing a new one soon, and any ideas on how those are supposed to be. So obviously I'm going after the Acromantula because my husband can't stand up to it anyway, and it's even stronger than a regular Acromantula. So debating on if I need to drop a potion to take it out or if I should be good to go. So if I drop a potion, you'll know why. I think I'll be good. Me or you?
What?
I guess I'll go after it. Imposing Earthling. Wouldn't have minded if there was a pixie hiding there. Of the right type, but that's okay. Might have to, yep, I'm gonna have to drop a potion. It was going to be just slightly too strong for me without dropping it. Because I wouldn't have gotten off enough hits.
Oh, poo.
Getting there, close on the screaming yo-yos.
I got the Umo poo.
You know poo, you mean?
Ready to go switch vehicles.
Should have room now. Yep. So I'm trying to look at the achievements, just see where I'm at. Because that one's almost there, but not quite.
What, the walk?
No, I have a different achievement. It's in Wizarding Challenges, and I'm trying to get it to connect, or to finish. Hoping it'll get rid of my dot. Saying, hey, you have something going on here. I need to hurry, or I need to catch my 10 confoundables, and then I can gather that, and I can also do my port key, and then I should be able to find a port key. So, and that'll finish my things for today, and we'll go from there. And of course my person isn't moving again. You can see which way I'm going, so that's always kind of funny. See, you can see exactly what way I'm going. So the GPS is working. Obvious, and it's working with the game. Obviously, the person doesn't want to move for some reason. So if someone's in charge of the games and is trying to figure it out, I have a regular Pixel, not the XL even, the original Pixel, upgraded memory, so the highest memory that was available, and that's where I'm at. It looks like that greenhouse just dropped lovage from what I saw.
Care about knowledge.
You need Neville's Remember All, right?
Yes.
And the reason I say that, see how it's shining? I'm pretty sure that's what that's saying. Because I've seen that every time we go near one. It's just dropped. So, can't remember if I need this or not, so I'm going to go after it. Weasley clock?
Yes. Should have budged another fortress.
I'll look in just a minute. I think it is. Yes.
Let's go after it.
Do we want to try a 6 sometime? Let me see something. No, let's not try a 6. Yours isn't at the level 2. So his is still red. That recommended grade 6 is still red on him. So I'm not sure what makes it extra strong. Or, I mean, what increases your grade level. But obviously I've done something that he hasn't. But then at the same time, as I've said many times, he can catch a lot easier. So he's able to increase levels faster. So he's increasing levels faster in the game, but not, obviously not in the fortresses. And I wouldn't think that has anything to go with how many times you've gone against something, but maybe it does. And I know I can go against a level 5 by myself. Which is actually part of the reason the other day, on Community Day, when I ran into the other Wizards Unite players, I suggested we go in a level 6 because I knew we could take it because I could take a level 5 by myself. So, and that's also why I wasn't afraid to go into that fortress the other night twice in a row.
I've got these next 2, it looks like.
I'll try against the Common Death Eater.
Common Death Eater's easier.
That's the one you're... I guess I'm going after the Common Dark Wizard because you took the Common Death Eater. Guess I'm going... So you guys will get to see what I mean. Not quite as bad as it used to be. But you can see I'm definitely not hitting him as hard as I was hitting the acromantulas. If you remember with the acromantulas, that one or this next one would have them gone.
Something different again, the canary cream.
Yep, I get the canary cream too, but I don't need that one. Ooh, what is this?
I'm trying to find out. Harry. It's Harry.
Young Harry. I assume it's young Harry. Yep, young Harry Potter. 1 out of 11.
Ew, he's gonna disappear on me. See? Disappeared. You caught him, I didn't. Weasley clock, I need this one. Everything's departing on me right here. Okay, are we ready?
It's up to you. I don't know what is all's here, but that's fine.
I gotta go and I'll catch them all.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is the last one I clicked on or not. So I'm going to go after it just in case. It's not, so that I can tell which one's which. That is one thing I found. They move around.
Yes, they do. It drives me back.
So you can't click on one and know if there's more than one type. And know that both of them are the same. Even if you get the same thing when you click twice. It may be something else. And just it moved such that, yeah. And I happen to know what the other one of those two is because my husband caught it, so I'm not going to bother.
What is it?
The sports one. The other one was the megaphone. So what I'll often do is I'll run, but then if it is the same thing, and I know there's two, I'll go after it and catch it. Just because I don't know what the other one is, and it may be something I actually want. And I've had that happen many times where I go after it, catch it, and then find out that the other one was something I actually needed. and it almost seemed to be a distraction. Even though that one disappeared too, so we won't know. But
I don't know what two Hogwarts are.
I didn't get the Hogwarts ones. And that's another thing. Not always are they the same, but if it's the same type, usually it's the same thing. That's what we've seen. But part of that is not having the same thing show up is partway just it being different phones, so the GPSs are off each other. And we've seen it, it's not just in Wizard U, it's also in Pokemon Go. There's been more than once my husband's been upset because I've gotten something that he really wanted. And we have to search and search and search that area to find it for him, and it's off from where I stood or where we were when I found it. So that is something to keep in mind if you're playing with other people and something appears and you can't find it. Is if you move around, you actually may find it. It may be that it's just one side or the other of where you're at. So, this Mad-Eye sure doesn't want to go in for me. I did not see it on my husband's phone, so I didn't bother to go after it. Yeah, well, the harp might be here for me, too. This was clear back by Julia Budge. Departed.
I have all of Mad-Eye, so...
I know. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I got the harp, too. So I think my husband's going to go in and trade keys, and we're going to go in the other vehicle. So once I catch stuff here, I'm probably going to let you guys go. Unless someone comes on and really wants me to stay on. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will try and answer them for you. Another thing, if there's a time that works best for you, for me to go on, let me know, and I will try to do it. I can't always promise, but I will try. So, I think I'll also go after the port key, because I just remembered I had that too. So we'll catch this. I'm opening up car doors, and then I'm gonna go stand in the shade because it is hot for me. But so while I'm doing that, I will try and go after this port key. But part of the reason I'm moving around is, as I said, trying to get doors open. So I wonder what that light around the bottom is meant to indicate. I mean, I could see it in a room, but this is no room. You're supposedly outside. So is this actually a depiction of the Forbidden Forest? That we're seeing, or what is it? See that light around the bottom? I'm going to go after that expert, and it's going to close it, but see that light? It's all the way around. So, and a portkey shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't make that light all the way around. So that's interesting. Looks like I might have to go in and make sure my sound's turned off. Let me catch this. Go here, here. Settings, sound effects, on, off. Music, on, off. There. Now you shouldn't be hearing the sound. And we should be safe that way. Obviously, as I've said in other streams, I keep that turned off so we don't have any issues with copyright, things like that with YouTube. So, that's why I turn that off like I do. My husband was just shutting all the doors, so I'm going to shut it, even though I'm not quite ready to jump in. Anyway, leave any comments, and I will talk to you another day. Bye.